Have you ever made a judgment based about someone's appearance? Try it now. Where do you think I'm from? I was born in Asia. To be exact, Indonesia. What happened just there was you just prejudged me. Why would I care where you think I'm from? That doesn't harm me in any ways. Often, prejudice are like this. They're not harmful. But when your prejudice is taken further, it turns into stereotype, which are harmful. A stereotype is when a person believes a group of people are all the same, which, as we all know, is not true. People try so hard not to stereotype, but you can't avoid stereotyping. Sadly, it's a way to simplify our world, a way for us not to go through all that trouble to find out what each person's like. But we can do something about this, because stereotypes do harm. I'm not saying we can stop stereotyping, but we can stop hurting others by stereotyping. My generation is supposed to fix things, but we can't fix things if people keep on stereotyping us. We could get an emotion threat that many people call spotlight anxiety. This can cause us to feel like our future is planned out by stereotypes, and everyone is watching to see if we fulfill those stereotypes. We could perform worse than we could have. For example, if someone tells a girl that she's bad at math because she's a girl, she might start believing it too, and not try anymore in math class, and dislike math. But if we thought before we spoke, none of this would happen. There are many things people stereotype about. Some are race, nationality, sexual orientation, gender, and religion. If someone were to stereotype your sexual orientation, it might sound something like, oh, he wears a scarf and sounds sassy, he must be gay. Or she wears sporty clothes, so she must be lesbian. These are not true. People also stereotype gender. For example, girls are supposed to like pink, they're supposed to wear dresses, they're supposed to be bad at sports, and they're supposed to do the housework. And boys are supposed to like the color blue, they're supposed to be sporty, and they're supposed to be muscular. People also stereotype your race. Someone might think you're a bad driver because of where you're from. That's not true. You're a bad driver because you're a bad driver, not because of where you're from. That makes no sense. People also stereotype religion. They make up crazy ideas of how one religion is supposed to act. But there's so many people in a religion, not all of them are going to act that way. Right now, I'm living in Brazil, and I love it there. But when most people hear the word Brazil, they might think of that everyone likes feijoada and soccer, which some Brazilians do not. And when some people hear the word United States, they might think of that everyone likes fast food and baseball, which some Americans do not. This would be an example of when people stereotype your nationality. I know that some girls might like sports, some girls might like pink, and some boys might like sports, and some Brazilians might like feijoada, and some Americans might like baseball. But may I remind you what a stereotype is? A stereotype is when someone believes a group of people are all the same. Not all of them are going to like that or act that certain way. But if you want to help, think of these 3 rules when your brain starts to stereotype. 1. Think before you speak. 2. When making decisions, don't be stereotypical. And 3. Try to take the time to know the person before you judge them. And why put someone in the box with your stereotype? Thank you.